When we take a step back and look at all the bounty, it truly feels like a summer of excess. A lot of the heavy hitters are still going strong too, giving us more and more. And yet, it's still not enough. As the harvests are pulled, our beds and containers become cleared and empty. Blank canvases for more gardening artistry before winter steps in and says that's enough. Hi, I'm Jeff from the Ripe Tomato Farms. Welcome back to another episode of the Garden Quickie, the show where in 2 minutes or less, by its very nature, is always in a battle against time. And today's episode is all about that battle. More specifically, how much time do we have left to plant this year before it's too late? Speaking of that time, you know it's in short supply, so let's dive in. In gardening, timing is everything, especially in cool climates like mine with a defined 4 seasons. To get the timing right, like with these poblanos here, it's dictated by 2 things, your crop choice and your distance to and from your frost dates. In the spring, the world is our oyster. Both temperatures and day length are increasing, and every single crop is on the menu. So once we're past that last spring frost date, it's game on. Summer comes and continues on like it always does. But the available crops to plant and grow starts to decrease. Gone is the chance to plant your summer staples like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, or watermelons. There just isn't enough season left to start them now and get a viable harvest. That doesn't mean that everything's off the menu though. There's still plenty of time to plant certain crops, like this dinosaur kale here, so all is not lost. Looming, however, is that all-important first fall frost date. This is the date, coupled with your crop of choice, that's gonna fully dictate how much time there is left to plant. Crops that can take the frost, like carrots and broccoli, are great late season choices, but they do need to be established now, well before the cold weather hits. So, as a general rule, most plants, even if they are cold tolerant, need to be in the ground at least 4 weeks before your first fall frost. Now, for those crops that are more sensitive to the cold, we have to make sure that they fulfill their entire life cycle before that date. I.e., look at the days to harvest for that particular crop and work backwards from your first fall frost. So, if we're smart with it and we choose the right crops, there's still plenty of time left to plant this season, which means there's also still plenty of time to check out the next episode of the Garden Quickie. Thanks for watching, guys. And hey, if Garden Quickies are your thing, make sure to subscribe and click on this playlist here as we explore and solve more growing issues in 2 minutes or less.